God's laws and rules are not given to make you a better person, but to set you free. You have to see this. Isaiah 33, verse 22. For the Lord is our judge. The Lord is our lawgiver. The Lord is our king, and he will save us. There is only one lawgiver in this kingdom, and it's God. And it's not down to what the Senate of some denomination decide. They sit around and have a vote, and the majority vote this or vote that. They don't make laws. You can't change God's laws. They are what God says they are, and they work the way God says they work. And we don't make laws. We don't make laws. God makes the laws, and that's just the way that it operates. God makes the laws. Um, there is one, James 4 says, there is one lawgiver who is able to save and to destroy. Who art thou that judgest another? And so James is reflecting on that reality that there's only one lawgiver. And, you're not the judge and I'm not the judge. We don't make our own sets of rules. There are one set of rules in this kingdom, and they are God's. In Hebrews, it says, speaking of God, Jesus says, who being the brightness of his glory and the expressed image of his person, and upholding all things by the word of his power. Look, everything that we have today is upheld not because of my performance or not because of how much I give, or the laws don't work because I went on a missions trip. The laws don't work because I give blankets to the individuals underneath the bridge. And there's nothing wrong with those things, and I'm not knocking those things at all. It's good to be merciful and compassionate and help the needy and the poor. But if you're doing it out of a desire to uh, get God's acceptance and credibility, it's sin consciousness. Um, the laws are upheld because God made them, not because I yield to them or not. Whether I yield to them or not is not going to change them. So stop seeing laws as something God's trying to make us do for His satisfaction. They're not. They're the way things work, and the laws He gave us are to set me free. They're to enable me to function according to my hard wiring. Just plug it in, and it works. It's hardwired that way. I am hardwired to operate under God's laws, and they don't change. God didn't change them. They are what they are. Is everybody with me so far? All right. Okay. And then that little section at the bottom. So laws and rules are as the result of and because of relationship. Rules never precede relationship. I'm not keeping rules to keep a relationship. I have a relationship. That's why I have rules. I have a relationship. And it's because of that relationship, God wants me to fulfill my potential. So these rules are what liberate me. They don't